Wherever Rosie O'Donnell's gone, she's probably eating a leprechaun. She's our hero of the day for leaving America if Trump won and relocating to Ireland, where she's still not funny. So many celebs say they're going to do it but never do, but she does. But does she have any regrets?
I have no regrets. Not a day has gone by that I thought it was the wrong decision. I was welcomed with open arms. I knew after reading Project 2025 that if Trump got in, it was time for me and my non-binary child.
In a spirited exchange of sharp opinions and quick comebacks, Greg Gutfeld and Megyn Kelly engaged Rosie O'Donnell in a lively and unfiltered discussion. This wasn't a debate. It felt more like a comedic roast, with Gutfeld delivering punchlines, Megyn offering well-researched points, and Rosie adding her characteristic flair. If you enjoy witty exchanges and lively commentary, this moment certainly delivered on all fronts.
Well, join me now. Where are they now? Political style. By the way, they never give you the real reason why they're leaving. Like Ellen DeGeneres says she was going to London because of Trump. No, it's because she was a monster and everybody hates her. It's the same thing with Rosie. You know why she's leaving, right? We know why she's leaving. Literally an ego trip. Once nobody likes you.
Rosie O'Donnell, a name synonymous with memorable daytime talk shows, has had a career marked by ups and downs as unpredictable as a roller coaster. Her bold personality and outspoken style have made her a prominent figure, with moments that could be described as both controversial and captivating. If confidence were an Olympic event, Rosie would undoubtedly be among the top contenders.
Because I haven't tortured you enough with clips from Nicole Wallace and Rachel Maddow, I decided I saw it, and so you had to as well. The following clip from Sex and the City, their latest sequel. I don't know.
I know
lost
what
track.
this is. Oh no.
I'm sorry, Jashinsky, but it's happening. It's happening.
Oh no.
For the listening audience, we are about to see Miranda, the character played by Cynthia Nixon, who is so annoying, in bed with a virgin nun played by Rosie O'Donnell. I just threw up a little in my mouth. Go ahead, roll it.
Are amazing. Oh, I have never experienced anything like that.
Ew. Oh my God. I'm so grossed out, Emily. You have to.
There was a time when Rosie reigned as the queen of daytime television, blending the charm of a lifestyle host with an unapologetically direct approach. Her show became a space where lively conversations and bold opinions were the norm, creating a dynamic and unpredictable viewing experience. Rosie brought an energy that kept audiences entertained, always wondering what she might say next.
America couldn't be happier, but like I said, she's our hero of the day for doing what so many other celebs don't have the guts to do. Wow, first Ellen, now Rosie. Makes you wonder what lesbian will leave next.
As her career evolved, Rosie shifted her focus to other platforms where her outspoken nature continued to shine. Whether discussing politics, culture, or current events, she brought a passionate perspective that resonated with some and sparked debates with others. Rosie's unfiltered approach remains a hallmark of her public presence.
Betrays them. Not disclosing when you're in bed with somebody that you have herpes. It's important to disclose before you have interludes that you have the herpes virus. I'm sorry, Exhibit A. Here is Rosie O'Donnell bitching and moaning about her favorite person, Donald Trump. I think this is before she moved. I can't keep track of where she's living.
Greg Gutfeld and Megyn Kelly, known for their sharp wit and incisive commentary, showcased their ability to navigate complex discussions with a mix of humor and insight. Their recent exchange with Rosie highlighted their skill in engaging with contrasting viewpoints, creating a dialogue that was both thought-provoking and engaging.
Out later and told the world she has Donald Trump inflicted herpes from stress. And I wonder, Eliana, whether really there was a legal obligation there for her to disclose that to the character of Miranda.
I have to say she seems to be in a lot worse condition than Rachel Maddow and Nicole Wallace in terms of fighting fascism or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't even have a response to that.
No, you
Like,
can't. It's
anybody
stomach
wants to
turning.
see that.
It's too
Like,
upsetting.
Anybody wanted to
Donald
see
Trump
that.
would never inflict herpes on Rosie O'Donnell. I think he's made that.
Rosie's political commentary is nothing if not passionate. She approaches activism with a spirited enthusiasm, though at times it feels more like an experiment in navigating complex ideas. Her outspokenness has fueled countless debates, especially on social media, where her posts often spark lively discussions. While her strong opinions occasionally miss the mark, her commitment to speaking out is evident, even if it invites polarized reactions. Greg Gutfeld and Megyn Kelly, with their sharp wit and incisive commentary, offered a counterpoint to Rosie's approach, blending humor and critique in a way that kept the conversation lively and engaging.
And she seems miserable, and it doesn't really matter where she goes. She's trying to get away from whatever is inside her, because I looked at her and I go like, wow, she has changed.
I mean, she's changed, but she's also the same. But I love that she deported herself because she's so upset about the illegals being deported. So she deported herself, which is good for her. But I don't know if she really did her homework because Ireland has a ton of illegals.
Yeah.
In fact, Ireland and the United States are both actually right up there. England's not doing much better. So Ellen DeGeneres and Rosie O'Donnell, I guess, are where they should be. But I love that they actually did go forward.
Rosie has a knack for drawing attention, often turning minor disputes into broader conversations that capture public interest. Her candid nature and willingness to address controversial topics are both her strength and her challenge. Greg and Megyn, with their trademark humor and clarity, recently highlighted some of Rosie's more dramatic moments, offering their take on her approach to public discourse. Their critique was less about personal jabs and more commentary on the art of navigating public conversations with perspective and balance.
My God. I'm so grossed out, Emily. You have to talk. I can't.
You're grossed out, but you're not sorry. You're just forced up.
Why should I be the only one who suffers? You all have to suffer. We're in it together.
Guys, I saw it trending and I was like, oh, I can't click on this. I can't. And you know what? Actually, though, I think by watching it, it's just such an example of how bad the writing is on that show. Like the writing on some of these shows, it's like they put it into like progressive chat GPT and come up with just like the worst dialogue. It's so bad.
Rosie O'Donnell's career serves as a reminder of how challenging it can be to balance public engagement with personal expression. Her vibrant personality and outspoken nature have made her a significant cultural figure, though her direct approach has sometimes overshadowed her broader contributions. Greg and Megyn's recent analysis provided a thoughtful lens on Rosie's public persona, shedding light on the complexities of maintaining relevance in an ever-changing media landscape. Their perspective encourages reflection on the importance of balance, authenticity, and adaptability in public life.
Well, I think he's made that very clear.
Since Eliana refuses to play, Emily, I've got another soundbite for you.
I didn't even know Sex and the City was back on the air. I saw it when you were
happening. You have to react live to the herpes. I'm sorry.
And I was like, oh, you know what? The culture stuff, that's Emily's ballywick anyway.
Here we go. Here's another beauty. This is Rosie in another scene singing to Miranda. Enjoy.
Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. That's for Wicked. I take yours.
If Rosie's career teaches us anything, it's the importance of navigating fame with a sense of perspective and humor. Her fearless approach to sharing her views has kept her in the public eye, but it has also sparked debates about the role of public figures in shaping cultural conversations. Greg and Megyn, with their blend of humor and sharp insight, brought a refreshing perspective to Rosie's often intense public persona, reminding audiences that self-awareness and adaptability are vital in the modern media age.
O'Donnell ditching the U.S. for Ireland in the wake of Trump's victory, and the president is responding. Watch it.
You know, you have Rosie O'Donnell. Do you know who she is? Do you know who she is? You're better off not knowing.
Hardest hit, not even knowing who she is. That one's got her. But she did prove that self-deportation could work, right?
Yeah, they'll find out soon enough when she gets there and eats them out of house and home. You know, I have this idea. I'm going to give it to Fox Nation because that's the kind of person I am. You know the VH specials, Where Are They Now? Yeah. They need to do Where Are They Now for political moments. The legendary debate, Trump, Megyn Kelly, Rosie O. Where are they? So you have like where did it like one catapulted to the presidency, one went to NBC and then to podcast stardom, and the other one went to the land of the potato.
Rosie O'Donnell's bold personality and willingness to voice her opinions have made her a compelling figure in entertainment and beyond. Her energetic approach to public discourse ensures she remains a topic of conversation, even as opinions about her vary widely. Greg Gutfeld and Megyn Kelly recently offered their take on Rosie's dynamic presence, showcasing their ability to deconstruct complex personalities with precision and humor. Together, they highlighted the broader dynamics of media, fame, and the art of maintaining relevance in a fast-paced cultural landscape.
Look, imagine the horror in being a Democrat, like maybe a normal Democrat, like an old, blue dog Democrat, Eliana, and having one of the people most associated with your brand out there pointing to some huge growth right underneath her nose, saying it might be a pimple or it's a herpes, and then delivering an update, it's a herpes. I have herpes, look at my herpes virus. It was caused by Donald Trump, and then asking us to picture her in bed with a vibrator and Cynthia Nixon. And then they're like, why can't we get young men on Team Blue?
Rosie O'Donnell often positions herself as a moral guide, presenting her opinions as the ultimate beacon of truth and justice. However, beneath her bold proclamations lies a personality deeply invested in staying in the public eye. Her dramatic outbursts often mirror the intensity of reality TV showdowns, with the prize being attention rather than resolution. This is where Greg Gutfeld and Megyn Kelly step in, offering sharp, humorous critiques that feel less like a roast and more like a reality check. Their commentary peels back the layers of Rosie's public persona, highlighting the gap between her self-perception and how audiences perceive her. Whether it's her spirited political takes or her social media escapades, Rosie often stirs up more noise than substance. Her approach to political commentary can feel like an impassioned monologue that's heavy on emotion but light on nuance. Social media for Rosie becomes a platform for intense, unfiltered expression. Tweets that land more like verbal grenades than reasoned arguments. While her fervor is undeniable, it often leaves observers feeling overwhelmed rather than enlightened. Greg and Megyn use their humor and insight to cut through the chaos, showcasing how unchecked ego and outrage can cloud meaningful discourse. Their ability to inject wit and perspective into the conversation serves as a reminder of the value of balance, self-awareness, and authenticity. Rosie's legacy, while filled with notable contributions to entertainment and activism, also serves as a cautionary tale of the risks of letting passion overshadow clarity. And as long as she continues her outspoken ways, Greg and Megyn will likely remain ready to respond with their signature blend of humor and truth, a testament to the enduring appeal of sharp, thoughtful critique in the face of celebrity drama.